Hi, biologists. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a restful break, and I'm happy to see you back. So today we are going to be working on the same standard that we've been working on. So traits being passed down. So how are traits being passed down? So our objective for today is to describe how DNA is passed down by creating a family tree. So we are going to be working on our QPA. I just posted it actually. So if you guys go into your classroom, Google Classroom, you go to biology, you see that there's been a new assignment posted, and you all have this assignment, a copy of this assignment. So you all should have a copy of this assignment. I don't know why some people do not. So here's what your assignment looks like. So I'll go to my view for it. So here we are. So we are on step 3 of 3 for our QPAs. So you guys have the objective up here to create a family tree and describe how traits are being passed down in a family history. So our big questions are: how are traits being expressed? How do parents pass down their genetic information to their offspring? So how does it get from child, how does it get to the child from the parents? And then how does DNA make you who you are? So we're going to create a family tree, like I already said, to use scientific reasoning to make claims about why they are the way they are. And you'll use a visual on a poster board or a paper to show your family tree. And I also want to note up here that we have our Spanish copy as well. So you guys will just need to be working with this right now. So if you need to have it printed out and have a pencil, that's fine. Or just be working on your own copy. Just make sure that you're making a copy of this. And if you need the Spanish copy, you just click on it up here and it'll automatically make a copy for you. So pause me now to get your materials, your pencil if you need it. If you need to have this open, pause me now to do that. Okay, great. Welcome back. So here are the standards that we're working on and the competencies. You also have your rubric on the very last page. And so right now I want us to focus on part 1. So this is going to be part 1 up here. So we have 3 different parts for this. So this is your whole QPA and it's broken down into parts for you. So you are going to be creating a family tree, whether it be your own family tree, another person's family tree, if you're choosing, if you have a famous person in mind that you want to do, or someone noteworthy to you that you want to do, or if you need an example of a family tree, let's do Beyonce and Jay-Z's if you can't think of anyone else. You can either simply write it out if you're going to be writing it, draw it out. If you need help doing that on a computer, I can help you. Or there are different websites that you can help. I have an example down here, and I use this Family Echo. You just kind of type in the names of people, their genders, etc. We can go through how to use that if you guys think that would be helpful. Step 2 is going to be, you're going to choose 2 traits to track in the family tree and label each person's phenotype and possible genotypes for this trait. Finally, you're going to explain how the inheritance of these traits were passed down from your family tree. So in writing what's going on, tell me how it's being passed down. So list the possible traits you could choose for the second part: eye color, blood type, color blindness, heart disease, high cholesterol, cleft chin, dimples, freckles, widow's peak, etc. So here's an example of what a family tree would look like right here. So it shows you 4 different generations. So we need to have at least 4 generations, meaning that we have four rows here. So great-grandparents, grandparents, parents, and then child. So you see that we have all that, and as it goes up, we have more people, more parents. So part 1, you are going to be creating your own family tree, whether it be a Beyonce and Jay-Z, someone else that you have in mind, or your own family tree, whatever you want, that's fine. And then use one of these websites to create it, or if you're writing it out, write it out here. So main thing, make sure that you're having at least 4 generations. So we don't just want it to be, oh, like my parents and then me. That's only 2 generations. So each generation is parents have children, they have a new generation of children, a new generation in the family. So on page 3, you have the space to create your family tree. So if you are going to be doing it on one of these websites, you can copy and paste or take a screenshot and then paste it here. If you need help doing that, please reach out. So right now, let's just focus on creating our family tree for today. So yes, hopefully that makes sense to you guys. You're just going to be creating a family tree, 4 generations. So great grandparents, grandparents, parents, and then child. At least 4. If you want to do more, if that makes sense to do more, that's also fine. And then I want us to get thinking about what 2 traits we're going to be passing down. What genotype and phenotype we're going to be passing down from parent to offspring in our family tree, because that's what we're going to work on Wednesday. So a little look ahead is we are going to, so we have a video upload for today. So that's this video. So check. Tomorrow we're going to have Google Hangout. It's going to be on a regular Google Hangout, just at a different time. So live classroom, it's going to be 11:30 to 12:30. And then Wednesday we'll have another video upload. Thursday we'll have another Google Hangout, same time, 11:30 to 12:30. And then Friday, May 1st, another video upload. There's my contact information. If you have any questions, please make sure that you're contacting me. I love to hear from you guys. I saw that some of you guys already turned in work over the break, so I'll grade that later. Okay, so we should be all set. See you guys tomorrow.